Hello, my name is Michael Weitzman, bipolar no longer, and I'm here to talk to you about my mental health journey. I want to basically do everything I can to educate, inspire, and motivate you with your important mental health. You got to understand how it started with me when I was 5 years old and I had a stuttering problem. That was traumatic, even at the age of 5. Well, I was able to get through that. I really got it bad when I was 16 years old, where I failed my road test 3 times, which was very traumatic, and went through major mental illness, but suffered in silence. Very important to know that. And then for my 40 years of suffering in silence for such a long time, in and out of depression, but I didn't do anything until about 25 years later, where I was suffering in silence for those 25 years, where I finally went and got help. And I call it the triangle, where I saw a psychiatrist, took meds, and saw a therapist. But what the problem was, even for those 25 years, I still couldn't stay mentally well. Got better, got sick, got better, got sick. And during those 40 years, I was in 6 psychiatric hospitals, did 22 ECT treatments when they shock your brain. I did 3 outpatient clinics and also a suicide attempt. So I went through a lot of things to try to get mentally well, but it wasn't working until my last hospital stay, which was my 6th hospitalization in a psychiatric hospital. I decided this is going to be it. And I decided to work on a workshop presentation while I was in a psychiatric hospital, my 6th one and my last. And what I came up with was something called the 3 amigos of mental health. And what the 3 amigos of mental health are is either your first amigo is someone suffering with a mental health condition, the second amigo is someone suffering in silence with their mental health condition, or a third one is someone that's not suffering with a mental health condition. I've been all 3, and I'm into with my workshop to educate everyone and really get all the 3 amigos to help and support one another and be friends. So I came up with the 3 amigos of mental health in my psychiatric hospital because what was the reason? I wanted to finally get well, but stay mentally well. And you're going to hear stay mentally well just for a little bit more. And that's where I came out of that hospital and said, I want to be that spokesman. I want to be that person to make a difference in everyone's mental health with their mental health challenges. So while I was in there, then I came out and I haven't looked back. I became a trained peer support specialist. I'm a professional speaker, performer, advocate, and mental health comedian. And what was it that really got me to finally, after 40 years of struggling in silence with my mental illness, what was it that finally got me to stay mentally well? And it was all the wellness tools that I used when I got out, like meditation, deep breathing exercises. There's so many that I use to get and stay mentally well. And with the workshop and all the shows I go on, it's all about getting rid of this terrible stigma of mental illness, because we're just as equal to everyone else just because we have a mental illness, and we need to deal with acceptance and opening up with your mental health and get the help you need. I tell my sad but unbelievable inspirational mental health story that you can get well and you will get mentally well. I'm the living proof for that. So that is really what it is, plus telling all my stories, using wellness tools, and most importantly, using humor as your biggest wellness tool to get and stay mentally well. So that's what I'm here to do, to help you with your mental health, trying other wellness tools, which I'll get into in another video, but it's all about how do we get and stay mentally well. Michael Weitzman, bipolar no longer. Thank you.